So 16m times, or the radicand of 3n, that is the answer. So let's go to number 4. Pause the video real quick and break apart 320 yourself. Alright, so this is just one way to break it down. There's like a million ways to break it down, but you're still going to get the same end numbers, right? These numbers cannot be divided by anything else. So I have one pair of 2's, another pair of 2's, another pair of 2's, and then this random 5. Okay? And how many x's do I have under there? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 x's. When I take each pair of 2's out, I can rewrite this as, whoops, not negative 2, negative 4 times the square root of 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 5 times x times x times x times x. All I did was expand that stuff. Then I can take each set out. There's one set of 2's. Here is another set of 2's. And another set of 2's. Then I can go on to the x's. Because I don't have anything with 5, I can take out. Take out one set of x's. Take out another set of x's. And then all I'm left with is this 5 underneath the radicand. Okay? That's what the square root is called, the radicand. So I can do the math. 2 times 2 times 2 is 8 times negative 4 times x times x. I can still simplify that though, right? Negative 4 times 8 is negative 32. And what's x times x? X squared. Square root of 5. Okay? So if you don't trust your answer on your calculator, do negative 32 times the square root of 5. Does it equal negative 4 square root of 320? Do those two things equal? Yes. I'm just doing the coefficients right now. So number 4, let's break it down. 1, I'm going to start with 8 and 16. Now, if you're not intuitive about knowing what to use, start with 2. 2 and 2. 4, 4. 2, 2. And then once you get to as small as you can get, and you've factored stuff out, get rid of the stuff that you've broken down and rewrite that. 7 times the square root of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 2's. And then I still have that x. Okay? Because there's no number, it's just x to the 1. You guys know that. So, if I do 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 on my calculator, it's going to give me 128. Okay? 2 to the 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th power is 128. So then I can take my pairs out one at a time. 7 times 2. The next set is right here. Times 2. Times 2. I'm going to erase this random 2 I have floating around here. And underneath my radicand, I'm left with a 2 and an x, because that doesn't have any partners. It has to come out in pairs because this is a square root right here. Right? This is a square root. Square roots mean pairs. So 7 times 8 is 56 square root of 2x. If you want to check, you can do 7 times the square root of 128. Does that equal 56 square root of 2? Yes. Okay. That does equal that. So go to the next page where it says, it's like the Discovery Education. Go to number 7. And Discovery Educations are always the worst because they require you to think. So the first thing you have to do is turn this from rational to radical. 8 times, where does the 2 go? It goes to the front, to the third. Did I do it backwards? Yep, you're right. Choo, 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 choo. 8. Okay, so, and then plus the square root of 9, so the 2 is going to go up front here, and the 3 is going to go in the back. So this is how you're going to break this down. Break the 8 down into its parts. 1, 2, let me undo that one. 8, 2 times 4, 2 times 2, I can get rid of that. So it's really 3 times the square root of 2 times 2 times 2, and all of that is squared. Okay, do you see how I got the 2 times 2 times 2? Yep. Okay, then on the 9, I'm just going to break that down into the only thing it can be broken down into, 3 and 3. Put the 2 out front and the 3 in the back. So, before we were taking out in pairs because we had a square root. So when I take this out, it's going to be 3 to the third because I'm taking out one set of 3's to the third power. I don't need the squared part because that's all that is. So what's 3 to the third power? 27. But over here, what number do I have in front of the radicand? 3. So I need to take out a group of 3. So that will be 2 squared. What is 2 squared? 4. So my final answer is 4 plus 27 equals 31. So the final answer is 31. Okay? You take out by whatever this whole number is out front, that's the number in your groups that you take out. All right, number 8, last one we're going to do together. Let's put that into 2 radicands. 27 to the over 64. Number 8. So the 2 is going to go in the back, and the 3 is going to go in the front. So all I did was break them apart, right? So let's do the factor tree for 27. Pause the video real quick and do the factor tree for 27 and 64 on the side. So my factor trees, over here I have 3 and 3 and 3 under my 27. So I'm going to rewrite that as 3 times the square root of 3 times 3 times 3 over my 64 is going to be a bit more complicated because there's more numbers there. I've got that squared back there. Don't forget that. The third root of 2 times 2 and another 2 and 2 and another 2 and 2, and all of that is squared. Okay? So all I've done now is rearrange. I know I need to come out in groups of 3 because I've got a 3 in front. So 3 squared is what I have on top. Down here I have 2 times 2 squared. So what is 3 squared? And what is 4 squared? 16. So 9 over 16 is your answer. If you do not believe me, check this on your calculator. It will also give you 9 over 16. Okay? Whatever number is out front, that's how many come out in group. Okay? How many come out in that group? All right. Here are the answers for radical to rational. If you want to pause and check them, go for it. Here are the answers to your Discovery Ed. If you want to write them down, pause and check them. And there you go.